Hello and welcome to Check Engine Night. I'm obviously Fleck and this is Ollie the Clutch Killer.
Oi, shut up.
So the first topic is hybrid cars. We've got a few offerings here.
That's a good start.
We have the BMW, which
It looks like a pelican.
It looks shit, doesn't it? To be honest. I like the colours,
I like the Bugs Bunny front grille.
but it does... Why do all new BMWs just look awful?
Albanians.
What do Albanians have to do with new
I mean, it
BMWs?
should have been a white spec one, to be honest.
What does that even mean?
I know. But can we appreciate that this is the most powerful BMW in the BMW range?
Is it?
It has 750 brake horsepower. Most
Why?
EVs talk, it's just a hybrid powertrain, so this is all coming in the M5, but it came first in this. So right now, the most powerful BMW M car is
A hip
an
box,
X-Shite.
That is properly shit looking, to be honest.
It is.
It's got good colours.
Sea abysmal.
And then we've got that.
Which is the Dacia third country.
Yeah. No. How much forehead can you give a car is the question.
I think it's called the Lodger, but it should be called the Dodger.
It's rubbish, isn't it? It does look, or it's probably very affordable.
I don't know what's more concerning, the fact the car is worth less than the number plate, or the fact that the number plate's worth more than the car.
That's the same thing.
Well,
it's the same thing. The roof rails don't really save it there, do they?
they say it's full. This car oozes.
It's
I don't know what.
It's a car with a receding hairline.
This is like this is what a
bolt.
Vulcan would buy new with 400k miles.
The next one is that doesn't look that bad.
Is that,
I know it's a
is that
Prius.
Honda, was it?
No, it's a Prius.
It's Toyota. It's Toyota.
It's the new Prius.
Isn't that the render? That's
Yeah.
not what the there's no way. There's no way.
That is what it looks like.
There's no way Cameron Diaz's personal runabout looks like that.
The Prius, for those of you who don't know, is hateful in every generation.
It looks like an
that
indie
doesn't look
shape.
that bad. It looks like a what?
It's like an electric shaver.
Does it?
A little bit.
What do you use to shave? That's anything like an electric shaver.
It kind of does.
I've been trying to find a hybrid car that I actually like, and I've been on a shoot with an Audi, so we'll play that video now. Over the years, there have been many hybrid cars, but none of them ever really got anyone excited. There's the Prius, which was boring, the BMW i3, which was ugly, and the coming soon Duke Hybrid, which is horrible in every way. So, after all those years, is there finally a car that people actually want? This is the Audi A3 TSFi E, and it's Audi's answer to the growing hybrid market. It takes a more realistic approach to how we see a car. For example, the roof pillars are conventional. There's no LED lights in the grille, and it looks as if it was styled by a real designer and not someone interning from Star Wars. That's not to say it's low on tech. It has a center screen. There's not a plasma screen like the Mercedes, and it's not in the way like the BMW. So, does all this gadgetry make it just as boring as the others? No. No, it really doesn't. If you look carefully, you start to notice the flappy paddle gearbox, the 18-inch RS style wheels, and the constant reminder of Audi's premium trimmings. If you look really closely, you'll find this neat little chrome lever, and when you press it, something brilliant happens. Right, 3, 2, 1. You see, this particular model is the 40, which means it's armed with over 200 brake horsepower, and that's hot hatchback territory. The 40 model comes with almost 400 torques. You see, that's sports car figures, and in a little car like this, it goes. But you see, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The gearbox is brilliant and it's very responsive, but sometimes going into reverse, it takes about 3 hours to actually move. And there's a few little things on the interior that I'd change. For example, the lane assist doesn't seem to want you to overtake, and the pre-sense is constantly going at you as if you don't realise there's actually a car in front of you. All this though is secondary to the fact that this really is a good hatchback. And I don't mean just good for a hybrid, I mean seriously good. All this comes at a cost though. The Audi starts at around £36,000, which is a great deal more than the equivalent Volkswagen. And despite the perfectly finished dashboard, there are still signs of VW plastic on the interior. If you're the type of person to devour the spec sheets and use comparison sites, then perhaps the silver grey Golf Hybrid would be the car for you. But if you want a car that you can fit all the shopping in and still look back at and enjoy, as far as hybrid hatchbacks go, it doesn't get much better than this.
So that's the Audi review, and I actually think it looks quite good.
Well, I don't think your parking looks that good, mate, to be honest.
The parking's fine because it isn't in a bay, and that's for a photograph, and that's a spec option car.
I'd rather have that spec option A3.
What, an old diesel?
What, the old,
diesel
what's wrong with TDI?
There's nothing wrong with TDIs, but that's rubbish, and that's good. And hybrid power is actually, it's quite addictive.
Yeah, I mean, the Range Rover
Especially
can do
this
0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. A Range Rover.
I still don't
Sorry, a
believe,
Wayne Rover.
I still don't believe that it'll go around the corner.
It can, just gradually.
It's like trying to take Chatsworth around the chicane. It's
No,
not gonna go.
leave my stately home alone. Just because it is a champagne colour and does it like Barstone.
I mean, I know it's got what's it got in the back? It's got
Many buttons.
seats.
It's got the first class executive rear
airline
seats.
seats for some reason.
It has a TV that comes out from the side, comes out from the
That
table.
I guarantee you, that's more fun.
Well, yeah, to try, yeah, but to be in the back of a Range Rover is going to be a lot nicer to be in the back of a cramped blue Audi that makes it like the most conspicuous knobhead in the car park.
Fine. Well, on the point of getting new cars, the next marketplace find that I found, and when you think 2010 Vauxhall Insignia, what do you imagine, first of all?
Probably taxi, 250k
Taxi, yeah.
miles, owned by a guy called
And
Graham.
we all know it's been getting harder and harder to sell a car.
Oh, it's probably
So-
been in Birmingham as well.
Probably in Birmingham. So the Birmingham man has thought of a strategy to... There it is. That's the Facebook listing.
Queen is failing.
He obviously thought, I mean...
So
is
I'm
that
off
gonna sell
MOT.
it? There's some more photos of it here as well. It gets better.
Slow
There's
down,
it in the Fast and
you're gonna
Furious.
crash.
There's
It is you that's free.
This
is Dominic Toretto approved, guys.
Dominic Toretto approved, 12 months of OT. My favourite part is, if we go back a second,
It's the fact that Paul Walker came back from the dead to say that there was no 12 month. There was a 12 month.
that's a good point. And the fact that the month is
12 months.
split halfway through the line. I don't think that's going to help him sell it, to be honest.
Oh, it's sold. I checked the other week.
Is it actually?
It is sold.
Because I sent this to you, didn't I?
It's sold. I checked the listing.
So there's a bit of top tip for the viewers.
Someone
If
now
you
owns
sell a car,
Dominic Toretto's car.
Edit it into the Cars movies and make Vin Diesel tell you that it has a ULEZ part.
Do you mean Vin TDI?
Vin TDI. And the next point that I have is on first cars, because I know you're getting a first car soon, and I've had mine for a while.
Let's not talk about my first car.
No, we've got a photo of it coming up, and then we've got insurance prices. Sensible car, you would have thought. Nissan Micra.
What?
5,900 a year. That's for a 17-year-old. I mean, what are you supposed to get?
That's
For
the
that-
cheapest quote, by the way.
For that to make any sense, you'd have to write that car off twice. No, you'd have to write it off once every 2 months for the whole year of driving.
To get your money's worth.
To get your money's worth it. So if you buy that, crash it.
But if you
Because
buy
that's
that
not-
and you're a male, you really are surrendering your masculinity. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's a
it's-
Nissan Micro, which stands for micro penis. To be honest, like, if you've got clip-on alloys from Halfords and your car's the colour of your gender, you've
Oh,
just
God.
lost your way of life.
But that is an astronomical price, because that is as much as
That
mine
is
would be.
biblically expensive.
And you're getting we've got a photo of your car coming up soon, isn't it?
I don't know. It might be.
Yeah,
I
the
got-
the next slide is your car.
I got.
There it is.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's the car that Ollie's getting. It's as you said, it's top spec, isn't it?
It's actually a top spec 2024 Polo R line.
This is
But obviously,
this is when Ollie picked it up the other day.
yeah, that's how it came from South Africa. So obviously, it's come from St. Petersburg. That's not it.
Having driven with this kid before, I will tell you there will be no clutch left, none at all.
It's going to become a PDK.
It's going to become a PDK, and it better be, because there will be
Probably
no way to
destroyed
move.
clutch, but I mean,
And speaking of first cars, we've got the piece on my first car that he ruined halfway through, so we'll play that now.
yeah.
And all this comes with a roof that comes down with the fob. Only thing left to do is take it for a drive. Oh, sake.
Hello. What's going on here then?
It's a car.
Is it? Are you sure? It's not a shed.
You're meant to be a cameraman.
Well, you know, for the purposes of today, I think that, well, it's just the ejector seat.
I spent so long putting that in.
The car's got DRS, I promise. Like, look, ready?
Why do you have to open everything?
Oh, there's the Spanish exhaust tips.
Okay, that's not quite.
I'll let the Rolls Royce.
What?
Oh,
What?
the carbonara fibre.
Okay, that was the previous owner of mine. Don't peel that off. Right, that's from the factory. Probably. Everything else, it's fine.
Sure. One piece from eBay. I mean, look at
No,
that.
yeah, they're 100% rep.
But he announced got the BMW anniversary.
Sorry,
eBay special.
sorry. Check engine, banner. I did this myself. Perfect finish.
Oh, square.
It is square.
It is the grill. It's also a bit wobbly.
That's fine. It's not.
What happened to the harmonica I got on the windscreen?
That's gone.
But other than the fact your car's crook shy, it's not bad.
Right. Perhaps one through the cockpit. Garage attacks from the embassy and stop, but they continued.
Well, that's £2,000. I watch out for them.
Dogs. Yeah. It's alright. Right, so. Any quarrels with my car now that it's actually on the road?
I mean, I can feel the diff slipping, clutch slipping, engine sounds like it's about to explode. Sounds good. Sounds good.
That is one.
Doesn't sound like a healthy car.
Oh,
an engine light came up.
That's not, it drives well.
I'm gonna go in. There it is.
Engine's working. Sometimes it needs to stop for a breather. That's
Well, a
perfect.
little picnic where the bonnet goes on.
Little picnic.
It
it's
needs to
fine.
smoke every now and then.
Little smoke,
You
and
know,
then it works.
it is from Croydon.
No lie.
Everything on this car works.
Splitter.
Nearly. What, the splitting splitter? Here is many different shades of beige.
No,
Yeah,
bye.
set off.
Bye. Take it off. Where's the video on the BMW, which you did ruin? I stand by the fact that you did ruin.
I only mildly ruined it. I was just giving you some constructive criticism in your car. And the many active
destructive
aero.
criticism.
The inactive aero that shouldn't be active but somehow is.
That's a good story, actually. On the way to Shedfest, the show that we went to a while ago, which you couldn't go to, I had to
My driving
remove
test.
all of the grille and everything behind it, so that the radio.
He's got electric slats on his front grille to regulate the amount of air going into it, and he ripped all of the slats off.
We had to stop at a station because it was burning loads of oil and just rip all of it
That's
out.
just what a BMW does.
Well, preferably not. I've only got one engine right now.
Can I also
Four
point
at
out
the time,
that I'm 17, he's 18, and I've already passed my driver's license.
Yes,
and is
he has a
many months
license
away.
and no car, and I have a car.
I have a Polo coming in 2 weeks, so you can show.
which you didn't pay for. I did pay for my car, and mine's better in every way.
Yeah, but mine's new.
It's
Mine's
new.
got a screen.
What is it? So what? You could have a new case of coronavirus. Doesn't make it better. Mine's aged, well aged. It's like wine.
Your car's from Croydon.
It is.
You can't
What's wrong
say
with Croydon.
You can't
Croydon's,
say anything.
Croydon's lovely.
Nothing from Croydon has ever aged like wine.
Croydon's great.
Seen the
Loads
roads
of
in
people
Croydon?
go to Croydon. Huh?
Seen the roads in Croydon?
No, I've never been to Croydon. What do you want me to say? Alright, well,
We'll do a pilgrimage where the car was made.
that probably wraps up the end of this episode. And next to come, I'll be looking at an MGF, which I can't afford, and you'll be getting your first car,
Yes.
which is slower.
When you
and
say getting an
worse
MGF, you
than
mean
mine.
entering many different online raffles to get
Yeah,
an
no,
MGF.
I have done that.
A man can
3
dream.
actually.
A man can dream.
3 dreams. Each are $1.99.
That's not
That gives me a good chance of winning. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. That's been Check Engine Night and this intolerable second host.
Bye.
Night.
Oh, I forgot to say good night at the end because it's check engine
You
night.
said bye, it's fine.